just take a pregnant pause, Arthur. Just a minute. Collect your thoughts. Are we all right?
He wants to open up. Open up with a mihi.
Hang on, Arthur. Rama. Sorry.
E tūtaki nā ki te tautara ki Mātu kōka ho whakatāhea te tiki o tūta mahurangi. He manu kawe riki ki rua pōwa he rua kei tahuna tapu te riri whai mai. Whai mai te ki mi tōna huirewa tapu whai māriri ki ai me tōna whai. Ngā whārau te tini, ngā whārau te mano, te wehe ngā kawari ki he aramata kōkiri. Ka whāki nei te au kume, te au rona, te au hirere ki te pōe. Rātou kua rauhitia ki te wahangutanga o te reo tātou te hongora ki a tātou. Ai tēnei wā, kua hui mai tātou, tēnei wahanga. Mo te koro mātua, me te o ngā rangatira, kua whakarite nei, kua oti nei o rātou mahi. Nō reira tēnei tuake ki te wāwāhia tēnei wahanga, mo te koro mātua, ki te whakahaere i tēnei wahanga. O te whakawātea nō reira, i te koro mātua, tēnā koe. O tira ngā rangatira, huri no e noho nei, i roto i te whare nei, ngā hau e whā, tēnā koutou, tēnā tātou katoa.
At
this stage, I have been honoured to open up with a mihi to introduce this part of the ceremony in the valedictory, and for the mayor to acknowledge our departure of those retiring councillors. Nō reira, e te koro mātua, kei apu.
Kia ora, Rama. Thank you very much. The boy from Otara.
Kia ora tātou. First of all, I just wanted to acknowledge Noeline, who's here today, who's had to put up with me for the last 20 years of politics, private life and business life and politics. Also want to acknowledge Emmanuel Guzman, who's been trying to manage my diary for the last 3 years, which is not easy, with many things that mix within there. I guess then I was going to start with, but I don't want to take too long because it's a busy day. But the history as to why I'm here. Politics never ever entered my mind in any way. To be honest with you, as young growing up, I was more entrepreneurial. Had my first full-time school holiday job in Standard Port, and had one ever since, and never stopped until we got there. But in 1984, the Metro magazine did a write-up about myself, and then after that, the National Party approached me to become part of them, which I didn't take up initially. But what happened after that was CNR, because they approached me to stand for the Western Grey Ponson League in 1987. Knew nothing about politics or going out there and campaigning, but they gave me 4 billboards and said, go do your thing. Meanwhile, the Labour Party had a team out there that was doing their thing, and what baffled them all those that were standing there, I went out and gave them all $50 and said, this will help your campaign. And so that's how my political life started in that particular area. And as you know, from there I joined the National Party and ended up chairing the Civic Community and the Auckland Central. It was Christmas '92 when they said, you're it, you're going to stand for Central in the 1993 elections for Auckland Central, for the National, against Richard Prebble and Sandra. Of course, the Labour Party were very unhappy with me. They said, you're the one who caused all the damn problems, and why Richard lost. And I said, get off the grass, she's one, and go. However, in '96, thanks to Jim Bolger, he had me slotted up high on the list to come through as a National Party list member in the first MMP elections. So I had 2 terms in Parliament. And then 2004, tongue-in-cheek, I thought, oh well, I'll put my hand up for the Otara Award and the Health Board after having a 2-year spell. Well, don't think Labour's ever forgiven me that someone from the blue side of town comes and cleans out Otara and won the seat in Otara for the Otara ward. And hang on to that, even though I contested against Len in 2007. And Len and Dick had a 4-year campaign. I had a 3-month campaign, got 11,000 votes. That was acceptable. So, of course, we came to Auckland and that came through, and Alf and I stood up to be elected, and both got elected here. And so I was very pleased for the last 6 years to be here. And I want to acknowledge Alf and the great work that he does as my brother in the Manukau ward, mate. Huge work, and I know you're out there with the community continuously doing those things. I've enjoyed the last 6 years here with the team. I acknowledge all of you with great respect, each one of you. That's my style of things. I don't like to run anyone down publicly anyway. It's not the way I'll work. One-to-one, that's fine, but not in the public. But the things that I came in here to stand for was to have a council that's user-friendly and can do. And we need to continue that and push for that, because that's what our communities want. For me, politics is people. Our people out there. Auckland, and the people of New Zealand with central government. Sadly, right now, I'm concerned we've lost our social heart. Our people, not only in Auckland but throughout the country. And somebody has to start taking stock of that. It embarrasses me that a country like ours is homeless. I'm telling you now, it's growing. I was in Rotary yesterday morning and front page news there, homeless in Rotary. So what the hell are we doing about the situation? It's not an easy one in Auckland, I know. The price of property is going to make that extremely difficult. But my message to central government, take stock of where we are. Look at Auckland differently, away from the rest of New Zealand. Look at the accommodation supplement. Take into consideration the cost of the house and the recovery from rent to pay the mortgage. Otherwise, these people are going to continue to grow, sleeping in their cars. And we sit here, and can we go to sleep at night knowing that someone will work during the day, home and crawl into a car to go to sleep, go to work the next morning, have a shower and continue his day, him, his wife and his kids. Why? Because he can't afford a house? But he's working. He's doing everything they can. But the cost of rental in Auckland is becoming such that you just can't afford to earn it and to do it. And the only way out for this is to increase the accommodation supplement to get people back in the homes. And that's my message to Wellington. But team, I don't want to spend too long babbling up here. We've got others to come and speak. But I want to just say it's been an honour and a pleasure to be associated with each and every one of you. Auckland is only starting. It is only starting where it's going to go. So for those that are coming in, we can say that we've laid the plans. Yeah. We've laid the plans. Hell of a long way to go. And we've got to start realising we're not the old Auckland. We're an Auckland that is part of the world. A city that the world will look at, and as you know, our tourism numbers are growing daily. As the rest of the world want to come here and see what New Zealand has to offer. They're going to come through our gateway of Auckland. The cruise ship business is growing at a pace. We've got to get those wolves sorted out to take that number, which is growing. And I've heard some things which concerns me about that. So I'll just wrap up by saying, Len, great job over 6 years, mate. Set the foundation, moved us in the right direction. Team, you've done all the same. Everybody who sits around this table has played a part in putting Auckland to where it is today. And as I leave this podium, I just want to say to you, please, for those that are coming back, consider our people out in the streets. Government and a council is here for the people that you represent. Please remember that. Thank you. Nothing's ever for me.
We'd like to present you with these. I know it's a bit of a treat, but we've got a little bit of time.
She's a lovely lady.
This is a family business. You'll know that. And staff and family, but Noeline, on behalf of the Chamber and our organisation, would like to present you with flowers for your role in tonight.
Thank you.
I'd next like to ask